InkDifferent Studio. Pick up your brush today.
Welcome to the InkDifferent Studio. This is Fiona. I would like to also welcome you to our Chinese calligraphy course, a captivating journey into one of the most ancient and respected forms of artistic expression. Chinese calligraphy is not just an art. It is profound cultural heritage, recognized globally for its artistic and historical value. This course will offer you an opportunity to delve into the elegance and depth of Chinese calligraphy, exploring its unique blend of written language and visual art. But this is not all. Chinese calligraphy is renowned for its therapeutic benefits, enhancing calmness, reducing stress, and improving mindfulness through the rhythmic motion in brush movements. These benefits make it not only a cultural exploration, but also a practice in mindfulness and personal tranquility. Our course will feature the classic Chinese text, the 1,000-character classic, 千字文. This text is not only a cornerstone for Chinese calligraphy training, but also a rich source of history and philosophy, making it perfect for both beginners and seasoned enthusiasts. The 千字文, translated as the 1,000-character classic, is a unique Chinese poem used as the premier for teaching Chinese characters to children. It is renowned for its ingenious composition, wherein none of its 1,000 characters are repeated. Composed by Zhou Xingsi during the Southern and Northern Dynasty, around the 6th century, the text is not just a linguistic tool, but also a collection of moral and philosophical teachings. The 1,000-character classic has been used traditionally in Confucian teaching, providing a fundamental literacy resource that also encapsulates essential elements of Chinese culture and wisdom. Each line consists of 4 characters, with the lines grouped into sections for easier memorization. The content covers a wide range of topics, from the basics of the cosmos and the natural world to the principles of human conduct as the fundamental of statecraft. This text not only helps in learning Chinese characters, but also in appreciating the depth and breadth of Chinese literary tradition and cultural values. It has been an important educational text in China and other Eastern Asian countries, influenced by classical Chinese culture. Join us as we trace the strokes of history and artistry in our journey. Whether you're looking to broaden your artistic skills or immerse yourself in cultural heritage, this course promises to be both educational and enriching. Also, do not forget to follow this channel for our regular course updates. In our first session, you will find a more detailed explanation of the required material. Please refer to that for additional information. If you're in need of art supplies, feel free to visit my shop. I personally curate each product with care, ensuring that they meet high-quality standards. Rest assured, I only endorse the items that I wholeheartedly stand behind, drawing from my extensive art training and experiences since the age of 5. So, if you require such supplies, please consider supporting me. With your help, I will be able to create more comprehensive and improved courses in the future. You can find the shop link in the description below.
Today we're going to continue with the learning and writing of the 1,000-character classic. What are the new characters of today? Let's go find out. The character 果 means fruit or result. In the Oracle bone script, the character 果 was depicted as a simple pictograph resembling a plant or a tree with many fruits growing from it. The early form of the character resembled a tree with rounded objects hanging from it, symbolizing fruit. The 木 character under it resembles the tree, with the branches on top and the roots on the bottom. In the bronze script, the character became more stylized but retained its pictorial roots. The depiction of a tree with fruits became more abstract, with a clearer representation of the fruit as an essential element with many seeds inside. During the Qin dynasty, the character 果 was further standardized in the seal script. This form was more abstract and regularized, with the fruit and the tree components merged into a unified flowing design. The seal script version of 果 is more recognizable as the precursor to the modern character, with a clear emphasis on the round fruit at the center. The character 果 originally depicted a tree bearing fruit, symbolizing the concept of a natural product or outcome. Over time, this character came to represent not only fruit, but also the idea of results or consequences, as fruit is the outcome of the tree's growth. This is a stand-alone character. The character 珍, meaning precious or treasure, first appeared in the seal script. The jade radical wang was used on the left side, and the phonetic component 珍 was added to the right. This combination reinforced the idea of something precious or valuable, as the right side reflects something that shines. The character 珍 has always been associated with preciousness, value, and rarity. Its historical development reflects the importance of jade and other valuable items in Chinese culture, symbolizing wealth, status, and admiration. The character has evolved from early pictographic representations to a highly stylized and standardized symbol, consistently conveying the concept of something treasured or esteemed. This character has a left-right structure. The character Li means plum and is also a common Chinese surname. In the Oracle bone script, the character Li was depicted as a combination of elements that represented a tree and a child or fruit. The top part of the character represented the tree, while the bottom part suggests a fruit or child, indicating that the character was related to something growing on the tree, such as a fruit. In the later scripts, the character became more stylized but still retained its pictorial roots. The top part of the character evolved into a more recognizable form, representing a tree, 木, while the bottom part became more abstract, still suggesting the idea of a child or fruit hanging from the tree. In summary, the character Li originally depicted a tree bearing fruit, specifically a plum tree, symbolizing the concept of fruitfulness or growth. Over time, the character Li also became one of the most common Chinese surnames, reflecting its deep cultural significance. This character has a top-bottom structure. The character Nai first appeared in the Oracle bone script and is derived from the character Chai, which means firewood. Chai was composed of elements representing a hand, wood, and an altar, symbolizing the act of burning wood as a sacrificial offering to the heavens. It is possible that the precious Nai wood was used for such sacrifices. In the seal script, the depiction of the hand was simplified, and by the time of the clerical script, the character had been further simplified into Nai, which eventually evolved into the modern form Nai. Throughout its history, the character Nai has had various meanings, including how or what, often used in classical Chinese to express a rhetorical question or challenge. In this context, Nai refers to a type of fruit, such as a jujube or apple. This character has a top-bottom structure. In summary, 果 is fruit, particularly the idea of a ripe or mature fruit. It is often associated with the results or outcomes of efforts, as fruits are the products of trees. 珍 means precious, valuable, or cherished. In the context of fruits, it suggests that these fruits are especially prized or esteemed. Li is plum, which has been an important fruit in Chinese culture for thousands of years. The plum is not only valued for its taste, but also has cultural and symbolic significance. Nai is jujube, or a type of apple. In the 1,000-character classic, this line is part of a section that lists various valuable and precious items, highlighting their importance in Chinese culture. The reference to precious fruits like plums and jujubes emphasizes the high value placed on these fruits, both for their nutritional qualities and their symbolic meanings. The plum has long been a symbol of resilience and endurance in Chinese culture. It blooms in winter, making it a symbol of perseverance and hope. The jujube is another fruit highly valued in Chinese tradition, often associated with longevity and health. The phrase highlights the importance and value of certain fruits in Chinese culture. These fruits are not only prized for their taste, but also carry deep symbolic meanings, representing qualities like resilience, health, and longevity. This line underscores the appreciation of nature's gifts and their role in Chinese culture and symbolic life. Now, let us explore how these characters are written in 3 scripts. I will start by practicing with you on the water writing cloth, and then I'll demonstrate using ink and raw rice paper.
As we wrap up our session, I hope you found it enjoyable and insightful. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to share your thoughts, don't hesitate to leave me a message. If you find this session informative, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future sessions. Discover, learn, and create with us as we bring the best of Chinese culture to the world. Join us at InkDifferent Studio, where art meets heritage. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time.
For more information, check us out at inkdifferentstudio.com.